All right, let's get started. Today I work in the police and watch the sky. But right now, I'm playing basketball. I definitely don't have any problems and I can rest a little. Oh no, my boss is coming here. I need to know what he wants from me.
JJ, what are you doing here anyway? You're supposed to be watching the radar. Why aren't you reporting anything, much less telling us? We've got a terrible situation going on.
Everything was fine. There were no signals and I don't even know what to do. Can you explain to me what's going on? What's already happened?
I can show you what happened, but after that, you're going to be in really serious trouble because you've disrupted your work and now someone is going to get hurt because of it. The prisoners were sent special boxes with weapons and tools by air, so they stole a few and took them home.
Hey, but there really wasn't anything on the radar. I can't believe there are these boxes right in the middle of the village. You can tell right away that some are missing.
That's right, the prisoners figured it out pretty quickly and took a couple of boxes from here. Now we're going to have a fight and we don't even know where they're starting from. We're in big trouble with that.
But I really didn't see or hear anything. I can justify myself by saying I had a hard day, so I might have missed it, but I think I can handle it all.
You didn't even work today, you just played basketball. So no one is gonna trust you, much less allow you to do anything. Forget it. Actually, we want to kick you out of our police village, or we'll just arrest you and send you to prison.
Hey, I definitely don't want that. I know I made a mistake, but who hasn't? In any case, if necessary, I will solve all this myself and catch everyone who took these boxes. In any case, they will attack the police village. We will be able to defeat them and finish the job. I am absolutely confident in my ability to destroy them.
No one will take your help, JJ. We have already decided everything. You either leave the village or we arrest you and throw you in jail, because we don't need you here at all.
Okay, since my help is not needed here, then I will leave the police village. I will only take some of my things with me and you will not see me. I need to collect all my things that will be useful to me in building my new house or even a new police village right away. I really have a lot of work ahead, and the most important thing is not to lose and to make sure that I am not caught so quickly. This is the most important thing. In any case, I think I can cope and live up to expectations. My goal is just to build a place where I feel safe. Anyway, I need to pack up and hit the road now. That's the only way I'll be free of this police village. By the way, if you ask where Mikey is, I'll tell you. Mikey is in the prison village right now. We're on opposite sides now. But I think I'll be able to invite him over a little later and really build a better village or just a house, because I'll need his help. But right now, I need to pack up all the blocks I can and drive as far away as possible. I don't want to get arrested and thrown in jail. That would be really unnecessary for me. Great, I finally did it all, and now I can really get out of here. I need to act quickly before they let me go and don't want to punish me too much. But like I said, I need to find the right place right now and then build my first house. That way we can really be safe and save time. It's even possible to create your own police village. Of course, I'm guilty before the policemen of this village, but nothing can be changed. I'll hope that there won't be a big battle and everything will be fine. That's why I'm setting off now. My task is to get to the right place as quickly as possible and start building my new home there. I'm sure it will be hard work, but I will have to cope. Otherwise, a truly terrible fate awaits me, which I will not be able to withstand. That's why I need to go as far away as possible so that there will definitely be no problems with the police. Everything else is definitely not important, and I will have time to do everything here.
Great, friends! I'm in the prisoner village, and I was able to steal one of the chests. It should definitely be useful, and I will be able to take important things from there. I will be able to help my village destroy the police village. Then we will control everything.
Mikey, you brought some trash again. This will not help us in any way in fighting the police. You mixed up the chest. That's why I think you're a very bad prisoner. You should leave the village because you're no help to us.
I can't believe it. The other prisoners actually managed to take all the chests they needed. Only I couldn't take a normal one and I'm at a loss. It seems like I really should leave the village.
Yes, Mikey, it will really be better for everyone this way. We didn't want to quarrel with you, but if you leave the village, it will be better for everyone.
I understand everything perfectly well, and I'm not going to do anything here anymore. I should pack all my things and go somewhere else. Maybe I'll build my own house and live, especially since I already have freedom from the police village. I can build my own for prisoners like me. That's why this mission will be much more important than a fight against the police. I hope that JJ won't be in this battle, and it will be interesting. So, it's decided. I'll either make a prison house or a prison village. None of the police will be able to stop me. That's why I need to load all my things into the car and leave here as quickly as possible. I'll only bother other prisoners, and I need to find my way. I want to see this through to the very end and make them proud of me, just like these prisoners who bring so many things. I will make my own village free from everyone. I hope that I will not run into the police on my way and will be able to make myself a home in a quiet and empty place. It will be really cool. Okay, let's go as fast as possible.
Finally, the house is standing. Everything is as I wanted. The walls are strong, the windows are at the right height, the roof does not leak. It is spacious inside. From the outside, it looks like a real police station, almost a copy, only now it is my personal refuge. Here, no one will order me around, no one will stand over my shoulder, will not ask for reports while I throw the ball into the hoop. Everything is mine. Now it's time for the interior arrangement. I'll start with the kitchen. Without it, I can't go anywhere. I don't want to live in disrepair, eat on the floor, and look for where I put the knife. It needs to be clear, understandable, and convenient. The kitchen will be in this corner, closer to the window. Normal light, a view of the street, so you can see who is coming and who is leaving. I'm putting a stove there. Maybe not new, but it works. I found it on the way, cleaned it up a bit, and it's heating again. Next to it is a countertop. I knocked it together from oak boards. It turned out smooth, surprisingly. Here I will cut, cook, put everything in its place. Above it are shelves. I will make simple wooden ones on brackets. I will put jars, mugs, salt, matches there. Everything that needs to be at hand. To the right of the stove is a sink. I brought water from a tank on the roof. Rain is gathering there. Cold, but clean. It will do for washing dishes. Under the sink is a bucket and a couple of rags. It should be clean. And here's the refrigerator. Not big, but roomy. I'll connect it to the generator that's behind the house. Let it make noise. The main thing is that the food doesn't go bad. There aren't many products yet, but everything is on the list. Stew, crackers, some vegetables, water. I'll distribute them on the shelves. I'll get more later. The kitchen is ready. The table is standing. Everything is in its place. It works. Now I can move on to the next thing. My room. A bedroom, to be more precise. This should be a place where you can rest, think, reboot, somewhere quiet, simple and comfortable, not like in the duty room, not like in the barracks, like a human being. I chose a far corner for it, away from the entrance and the kitchen. It's quieter there, less noise. The place is level. The wall is windowless, perfect for putting a bed. I don't want to sleep by the window. You never know who might be peeping or shining a flashlight. Safety first. The bed will be big. Not just any bunk like before, but a normal one. A double one. I'll make the frame myself. I've already prepared almost everything. Strong beams, boards, legs. My mattress is old, but still normal. Soft, without dips. I found clean bed linen in one of the old police warehouses. A sheet, a pillow, a warm blanket. Everything without pictures. Simple, just the way I like it. To the left of the bed is a nightstand. I'll put a flashlight there, a notebook, maybe a gun if I need to grab it quickly. Further along the wall is a closet, tall, with doors. One compartment for hangers, the other with shelves. I'll sort the clothes into categories: uniform, casual, warm, work. I don't like it when everything is mixed up. There is a kitchen. The bedroom is ready. Everything you need is in its place. There is one important thing left, not for survival, for myself, for my head, the restroom. I decided to give it the right side of the house, closer to the center, not too far from the kitchen, so that you can bring a snack without going outside. A wall with a window, a slightly higher ceiling, a good place, enough space so as not to feel cramped. The purpose of the room is to just sit and do nothing. Watch cartoons, relax, distract yourself from everything. No weapons, no uniforms, no walkie-talkies and signals. There will be a different life here. The first thing I'll put is a sofa, soft, wide, so you can lie down. And opposite the sofa is the main element, a panel and a screen. Not huge, but big enough to watch cartoons without squinting. You will also need to put as many bookshelves as possible. Then there will definitely be something else to do besides watching cartoons. This is also important, constantly reading books and learning a lot of new things. It really helps to become better and win. Oh, that it feels like this isn't a temporary home, but a place where you can stay for a long time. First, a carpet. Not big, not bright, just so that there isn't bare stone underfoot. I found an old rug slightly worn with a simple pattern. Then an aquarium. I've wanted one for a long time back when I lived in the police village, but then there was no time and no time for fish. Now I can. Fish are my friends. I hope that Mikey will still want to come and help me build a new village here, where no one would fight and everything would be really cool. The restroom is ready, the bedroom is in place, the kitchen is working. Everything is gradually coming together into a single whole. There's one more important space left, the work area. We can't do without it. You still need a place where you can concentrate, sit down, spread out documents, turn on the computer. I chose a place for it next to my room. Not too visible, but not in a secluded corner either, so that it would be easy to move from the bedroom, sit down, and work. Everything step by step. The chair is not just a stool, but a real one, with a soft back, swivel. I found one. They used it in the control room once. I removed the dust, cleaned the mechanism a little. Now it rotates without creaking. My computer is old, but still works. I have updated it many times. The main thing is that it can handle a map of the area, text files, a database, and you can watch cameras. The monitor is not wide, but the brightness is normal. I will put it in the corner of the table, slightly at an angle. Keyboard, mouse, everything is already there. Even flash drives with the necessary information. Although the house is strong, it is stone. And in the winter, it gets so cold that you can't sit for long without a blanket and woolen socks. We need to make an area with a fireplace. I chose a place closer to the center of the house, near the inner wall, so that the heat spreads evenly to the sides. This part is just free. Between the restroom and the work area, there will be a corner here where you can just sit looking at the fire, without words, without doing anything. I will build a fireplace from dark brick. I found the remains of an old building outside the village. Not new, but durable, holds heat. I will make the hearth open, with a grate. The wood will burn openly without a door. It is more pleasant. There is a pipe above the fireplace. I brought it out so that the smoke goes away properly. I checked. There is a draft. No smoke inside. Between the chairs, there is a low wooden table. I made it from scraps of boards from the bed. It is scratched, rough in appearance, but it will suit this area perfectly. You can put a kettle, a lamp, a couple of books on it. Sometimes you can just keep your hands on it, warming yourself. Also, you just need to make the house cozy so that I want to come back to it every time. I don't want a simple place. That's why I try so hard on it. I'm even ready to put a carpet everywhere as long as it looks good. It's really very important. I want to have the best house. I wouldn't be ashamed to invite even Mikey to such a house. I think he'll agree to my offer to create a village, because we've always been friends. We're not so lucky now. That's why we need to solve everything really quickly and to the very end. We must join forces. Now that the house is gradually filling up with the necessary zones, I'm starting to think about something more personal. After all, despite all this working atmosphere, comfort is also important. And what could be more important after a long day of work than warm water and cleanliness? So it's time to arrange the bathroom. So I'll leave it somewhere here. I'll start with the bathroom itself. I won't put a huge one, like in old houses. I'd rather choose a small but deep one, so that there's room not only to take a shower, but also to just relax. Rectangular, simple, white. I found it in an old warehouse. It's a bit old, a bit scratched, but functional. The main thing is that it doesn't leak and that you can relax in it peacefully. Then, a sink. Not too big, but deep enough. I'll put it in the corner of the bathroom next to the mirror. Everything you need will be there. Soap, toothbrush, toothpaste. All of this is important. I'll also add some greenery to make everything look better. I have it everywhere inside the house, and it looks cool. Anyway, it's good that I made such a place. No one will be able to look in, and this is the right place for it. And now, the bathroom is ready. Simple, nice, cozy. This is a place for rest, for privacy. I will be here when I want to wash off the dirt, relax, think. The water will take away all thoughts, and I will remain for a couple of minutes in silence. My house is only getting better, and very soon I will be able to finish it. If I do this, then I will definitely invite Mikey to my place. What if he agrees? But it seems to me that before I say that the house is ready, I will have to build myself special games, like billiards or something. Then we will have fun. But for now, I need to put carpets everywhere, because they are very beautiful and I need to decorate. I think that it's not long now, and my house will be really ready. I'll be able to invite new villagers or police officers here. My idea is to create a village where there will be no fights, and prisoners will be able to reform and live in a normal village. That's my plan. I'm sure that Mikey agrees with me and would like something like this. That's why I'm putting so much effort into this now, because I want to solve everything here and now. The faster we build my house, the faster I'll call Mikey and we'll join forces to build the best village in the world, which we'll even both manage. I just have a few more details to add, and then my house will really be the best I've ever made. It's really cool. Everything is well done, and for the most part, I can say that I like my house. It's still in the police style, but quite simple and nice. That's why I'll help everyone who wants to make another house in my village. Mikey and I will build and make really comfortable and cozy houses together, so that everyone will like it. The house is almost ready. That's why we just need to try to call Mikey. We need to talk to him, and together we can build the best village we know. I have a lot of plans, and for this I will need my best friend. He knows better than anyone what needs to be done to make the village the best. That's why we will decide everything today. Phew, we're finally done! Now everything is definitely ready and my house is ready. It took a long time, but it was worth it. Now I will be safe here and no one will be able to put me in jail. Now I will start by taking care of my village and inviting Mikey. He will definitely not refuse me.
JJ, I can't believe it. Is that you? I actually built a house next to you.
Wow, Mikey, I was just about to invite you to build your own village, but apparently you were kicked out too, and now we are here.
Yes, I was kicked out of the prison village and decided to build my own house. See how it turned out and tell me what you think.
Your house is pretty simple, but we can still build a cool village. Mikey, do you want to build a village together?
Yeah, sure. Let's make it one of the best and where we'll be comfortable.
That's exactly it, friends. We really started building our village and inviting villagers. It will be a lot of work for us. But that's why, friends, we will say goodbye to you now. We have a lot of work to do. See you very soon, and bye, everyone.